Hey there, fellow adventurers. So, you finally got your campervan and are all set for that epic European tour or your dream holiday. But before you hit the road, there's something important to consider: maintaining your new home on wheels. Just like any vehicle, your campervan needs regular care to keep it in tip-top shape. Don't worry though, we've got you covered. From oil changes to waterproofing checks, we'll walk you through all the essentials, including the cost. Ready to dive into the details? Let's get started. We are Xavier and Caroline, and we toured Europe for 2 years in a motorhome, all while working and earning a living. During this trip, we gained experience and some tips to both discover countries but also earn enough money to protect ourselves from the future. So don't hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube channel, but also to our other networks where we provide free useful content on van life and digital nomadism. And now let's go back to our content. What are the technical maintenance costs you should expect for your campervan? Let's begin with the technical maintenance costs. On average, keeping your campervan running smoothly can set you back anywhere from €2,500 to €3,000 per year. That's roughly $2,600 to $3,200, or $1,300 to $2,600. This might sound like a lot, but remember, you're maintaining a house on wheels. It's a bit like maintaining a car, but on a larger scale. So, let's break down what those costs involve, starting with mechanical maintenance. First up, let's talk about the engine, the heart of your campervan. Mechanical maintenance is crucial because it keeps your engine running smoothly. You should budget about €200 to €600 per year for a routine service, which is around $215 to $645, or $175 to $520. It's similar to maintaining a car, but on a grander scale. And don't forget the timing belt, which needs replacing roughly every 120,000 kilometers, or around 75,000 miles. This will cost you between $400 and $600, which is about $430 to $645, or $350 to $520. But that's not all. There are several components you need to monitor during your services, such as the filters for oil, air and fuel, which are essential for keeping your engine in good condition. Brake pads are critical for safety, especially given the weight of a campervan. Shock absorbers also take a beating on those adventurous drives. Don't forget the starter battery, distinct from the auxiliary batteries used for leisure purposes, as well as various belts that keep the engine running smoothly. Maintaining appropriate fluid levels, like oil, coolant, and brake fluid, is also vital. And let's not overlook the clutch, which can be a significant expense if it fails. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't worry. If you're not mechanically inclined, taking your campervan to a professional is a smart move. It might cost a bit more upfront, but it could save you a lot of headaches and money in the long run. Now let's move on to another major expense: tire maintenance. Campervan tires are specially designed to handle the weight and size of your vehicle. You should expect to spend between €120 and €220 per tire, totaling around €500 to €800 for all 4 tires. That's about $540 to $860, or $435 to $695. Good tires are crucial for a safe journey, and with the added weight of a campervan, you really don't want to cut corners here. Speaking of safety, we can't forget about the technical inspection. This is an unavoidable step for any campervan owner. The technical inspection is required every 2 years from the 4th year, and then annually from the 10th year. The cost ranges between €40 and €70, which translates to about $45 to $75, or $35 to $60. Yes, it's a bit more than what you'd pay for a car, but your campervan is a more complex machine. Next, let's talk about electricity, an essential part of your mobile home. The electrical system in a campervan is crucial. From the batteries to the solar panels, every component needs regular attention. A standard lead-acid battery might last between 2 to 5 years and cost between €100 and over €300, which is about $110 to $320, or $85 to $260. A more durable option would be lithium batteries. Although they are more expensive up front, around $1,000, they tend to last much longer, offering better long-term value. And while we're on the topic of energy, let's discuss another essential system: the gas system. The gas system in your campervan is not something to be taken lightly. For safety reasons, it should be checked every 5 years, or every 4 years if you're in the Basque Country, where regulations are stricter. The cost for this checkup is between €50 and €100, which is about $55 to $110, or $45 to $85. Now, why all this emphasis on maintenance? Let me share a story with you. In January 2022, while on a road trip from France to Spain, our campervan's clutch broke down in the middle of the Spanish desert, near Cordoba. It was a costly ordeal, not just in repairs but also in accommodations. over $2,000 for a week's stay while waiting for the repairs. And guess what? The clutch broke again just a week later. We ended up spending nearly $5,000 in total. So, trust us when we say keeping up with maintenance is worth every penny. But technical costs aren't the only ones you should be aware of. What other maintenance costs should you expect? In addition to technical upkeep, you should budget around €200 to €350 per year, which is about $215 to $375 or $175 to $300 for other maintenance tasks. These costs cover hygiene and comfort aspects to keep your home on wheels comfortable and livable. Think about water tanks, for instance. Regular cleaning is necessary to prevent bad odors and bacteria buildup, costing around €30 to €50 per year. Chemical toilets, another essential element, also require maintenance, costing about €50 annually. And don't forget about specific cleaning products, from roof cleaners to sealants. You should expect to spend €70 to €100 on these items each year. Finally, let's talk about waterproofing, an often overlooked but crucial aspect. Waterproofing checks might seem like a minor task, but they are vital to prevent leaks and potential water damage. These checks typically cost around €100 per year. Trust me, this is one expense you don't want to skip. Now that you know what to expect in terms of costs, the big question is, how can you optimize the maintenance costs of your campervan? Good news! You can actually save about 20% to 30% on your annual expenses with some smart strategies and regular preventive maintenance. Simple tasks like changing filters, checking fluid levels, and cleaning tanks can save you a lot of money if done yourself. Shopping smartly by comparing prices for parts online can also help reduce costs significantly. And don't underestimate the value of preventive maintenance. It's a bit like going to the dentist regularly instead of waiting until you have a toothache. Regular checks can save you from costly repairs down the line. In fact, €1 invested in preventive maintenance can save you 10 in future repairs. So, make it a habit to check the seals, fluid levels, and tire conditions regularly. Also, always follow the maintenance schedule recommended by the manufacturer. Ever wondered how maintaining a campervan compares to owning a regular car or even an apartment? Let's dive into that next. If your campervan is your full-time home, you could save up to 50% compared to maintaining a car and an apartment. You avoid property taxes, only have one vehicle to maintain, and optimize utility costs. However, if your campervan is more of a leisure vehicle, it could add 20% to 40% to your expenses due to double insurance, parking fees, and additional maintenance costs. Here's a tip that could save you even more. Consider getting your annual service done in a country with lower costs, especially during the off-season. Accommodation and labor rates are cheaper, helping you save a lot. Always ask for an official invoice, even if it costs a bit more. It provides a guarantee. So, there you have it. A comprehensive look at the costs and tips for maintaining your campervan. It may seem like a lot, but remember, a well-maintained campervan is your ticket to stress-free adventures. And honestly, isn't that what we all want? Enough talk about finances. It's time to turn the key and hit the road. Safe travels, and don't forget to send us a postcard.